What's the smartest way you tested which family members actually loved you? I'd always been the family fixer. Every holiday, every birthday party, every family crisis, I was the one making calls, sending invites, and keeping everyone together. When Mom died 2 years ago, I thought we'd get closer. Instead, my siblings started treating me like their personal assistant. My sister Julie would only call when she needed me to watch her kids or split some bill she couldn't afford. My brother Mark acted like family gatherings were beneath him unless I practically begged him to show up. Last Christmas, neither of them even brought a dish, just showed up empty-handed while I cooked for 12 people. But the breaking point came in October. Julie called me crying about her mortgage payment. I drove 2 hours to help her figure out her budget, missed my own plans, and even lent her $300. The very next week, I saw her Facebook photos from a weekend spa trip with her friends. When I called her out, she laughed it off. "You worry too much, Danny. I had some leftover money from my bonus." That's when I decided to test them, all of them. I planned Thanksgiving at my place like always, but this time I had a trick up my sleeve. I told everyone I was making everything from scratch. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, 3 different pies. I spent 2 weeks talking about how excited I was to finally try Mom's old recipes. What I actually did was order a full catered meal from the best restaurant in town. Cost me almost $400, but it was worth every penny. I hid all the real food in my garage refrigerator and bought a small frozen turkey from the discount store. On Thanksgiving morning, I burned that cheap turkey to a crisp. I mean, really destroyed it. Black as charcoal, smoke filling the kitchen, the works. I even cracked some of Mom's old dishes to make it look like I'd been struggling all morning. When everyone arrived, the house smelled like disaster. I met them at the door looking exhausted and heartbroken. "Guys," I said, my voice shaking a little, "I ruined everything. The turkey's burned, the stuffing caught fire, and I dropped the pie. Thanksgiving is completely destroyed." Then I watched their faces. Julie rolled her eyes and sighed loudly. "Seriously, Danny? You had weeks to prepare for this." Mark actually laughed. "First time hosting in years and you blow it. Classic." Julie's husband whispered something to her about ordering pizza. Mark's wife pulled out her phone, probably texting her sister about what a disaster I was. My cousin Brad just shrugged and said, "Well, this is awkward." Nobody offered to help. Nobody said it would be okay. Nobody even seemed sorry for me. But then Aunt Rose, my mom's sister, slowly stood up from her chair. She's 78, lives alone since Uncle Pete died, and walks with a cane. She took my hand with her shaky fingers. "Sweetheart," she said softly, "we didn't come here for the food. We came to be with you. Let's just eat whatever we have and enjoy being together." My 10-year-old nephew Tyler tugged on my shirt. "Uncle Danny, can we make sandwiches instead? That sounds fun." And my cousin Emma, who's studying to be a nurse, put her arm around me. "Hey, remember when Mom burned the ham that one year? We had cereal for dinner and it was the best Thanksgiving ever." That was it. Those were the only 3 people who showed me love when they thought I had nothing to offer. I smiled and excused myself to the garage. When I came back carrying platters of perfectly roasted turkey, creamy mashed potatoes, and all the fixings, you could hear a pin drop. Julie's mouth fell open. "Wait, what the hell?" I set plates in front of Aunt Rose, Tyler, and Emma first. Then I called through the window to the church volunteers who were waiting in their van outside. I'd already arranged for them to take food to families who actually needed it. "This is for the people who showed love when they thought I had nothing to offer," I said, handing over most of the meal to the volunteers. Mark stood up, his face red with anger. "Are you kidding me right now? You tested us?" Julie shrieked. "That's psychotic." I just shrugged. "I tested you the same way you've been testing me for 2 years. Difference is, I actually planned to give you something good." They grabbed their coats and left, slamming my door so hard a picture fell off the wall. I didn't chase after them, didn't apologize, didn't call. Aunt Rose, Tyler, Emma, and I had the best Thanksgiving dinner I'd had in years. We talked, we laughed, and nobody asked me for money or favors or free babysitting.